Look around. Our planet is nothing short of a miracle. Rivers flow like lifelines. Trees breathe oxygen into the air we inhale. Mountains stand tall as guardians. And oceans hide a world we have barely begun to explore. From the cold poles to the hot deserts, from dense forests to open plains, Earth provides everything to every creature needs to live. For millions of years, nature thrived in harmony. Animals, plants, insects, each had their place. Life was a delicate balance, a beautiful dance where every step mattered. And then came a creature unlike any other, the weakest, most vulnerable being to ever walk the earth. Human. Not fast like a cheetah, not strong like an elephant, not armored like a snake, nor graceful like a bird. Naked, barefoot, with no natural weapons or defenses. Yet humans had one secret weapon, their brain. This is the story of how one of the weakest creatures used the strongest tool to become the ruler of the world. Imagine a human thousands of years ago, wandering in forests, searching for fruits and edible plants. But plants alone couldn't satisfy hunger or sustain energy. Humans started eating insects, crunchy, protein-rich snacks. But survival wasn't easy. Fierce predators roamed the wild, and humans were easy prey. To survive, they had to think. They picked up stones and began shaping them, creating the first tools. Sharp edges cut meat, opened nuts, and carved wood. These tools gave humans a new power, the power to shape their world. But danger remained. Humans needed defense. They carved wooden spears tipped with sharp stones to hunt animals and protect themselves from predators. Every invention was a leap forward. One of the greatest turning points in human history was the discovery of fire. It may have started by accident, lightning striking dry grass, or friction from rubbing sticks together. Fire gave warmth on cold nights, light in the darkness, and protection from wild animals. Most importantly, fire transformed food. Cooking made meat tastier, easier to chew, and safer to eat. With fire, humans could survive in colder climates, expanding their territories. Fire was not just a tool, it was the key that unlocked survival and progress. As humans moved from place to place, they sought safety. Caves became the first shelters, natural fortresses against weather and predators. But caves weren't always available. Humans began building huts from branches, leaves, and animal skins. They fashioned clothing from skins to protect from cold and injury. Shelter and clothing marked the beginning of human control over nature. Humans no longer just survived, they started to live. Survival in groups meant cooperation. Early humans developed simple sounds and gestures, the beginnings of language. Words allowed sharing knowledge, where to find food, warnings of danger, stories of the past. Families formed, tribes grew, humans depended on each other for survival. Social bonds created trust, rules, and a sense of belonging. Language was more than communication, it was the foundation of culture. Human hands and minds grew more skilled. The wheel was invented, a simple circle that revolutionized transport and labor. Pottery appeared, vessels to store water and food, improving life quality. Humans domesticated animals. Dogs became loyal companions. Sheep and cattle provided meat, milk, and labor. Agriculture changed everything. By planting seeds and tending crops, humans shifted from wandering to settling. Villages appeared, Surpluses of food freed some people to focus on other skills, art, trade, and leadership. Settlements grew into towns, then cities. Trade routes connected communities, sharing goods and ideas. Leaders emerged to organize and protect their people. Temples and places of worship reflected spiritual beliefs. Craftsmen created art, music, and storytelling flourished. Social classes formed: rulers, priests, warriors, farmers, and artisans. Philosophers began to ask, who are we? Why are we here? What is the universe? Religion shaped life. Gods were worshipped, rituals followed, and moral codes formed. Schools taught children to read, write, and think. Humans sought meaning beyond survival. Over time, villages joined to form kingdoms. In ancient India, the Janapadas and Mahajanapadas marked early political organization. Wars broke out for land, power, and resources. Kings built palaces and forts to protect their realms. New customs and traditions developed to unite people. Humans began counting and measuring. Mathematics enabled construction, astronomy, and commerce. Scientists observed nature, experimenting and discovering laws of the universe. Explorers ventured beyond known lands, mapping new territories. The 18th century brought a massive shift. Steam engines powered factories. Mass production made goods widely available. Railways and automobiles connected cities and countries. Electricity lit homes and fueled machines. The Industrial Revolution transformed human society. Governments evolved. Monarchies gave way to democracies. People gained rights and freedoms. Education expanded, jobs diversified. Global communication and travel brought humanity closer. In the 20th century, humans looked to the stars. Satellites and rockets explored space. The moon was conquered. Artificial intelligence emerged. Machines capable of learning and decision making. Technology accelerated life at an unimaginable pace. From a weak, naked mammal, humans used their brains to conquer challenges, invent, and grow. The brain's power transformed Earth and continues to shape our future. But with great power comes great responsibility. How will we use our intelligence? To heal the planet or harm it? To unite or divide? To create or destroy? The story of humanity is still being written.